Hi and welcome to Literary Hype. I am Stephanie, your Literary Hype Woman, and it is now February 1st, which means it is time for me to select a new reading list, aka break out the Hype TBR game and create my reading list for the month. But before we get into the February selections, we gotta look back at how I did in January and kind of check in on my point totals. You know, January wasn't too bad of a month for me. I did a pretty decent job of sticking to the list, which is very hard for me to do, but I did it. Now let's get rolling for February. As always, we gotta start this game off by rolling to see how many rolls I will have, and I'm dropping a D8, and of course it lands on an 8. That is just how my luck rolls. Okay, bring Daenerys out. And now for the first roll of February. It is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Random list roll. So before every game, I make a list of 6 possible books, just in case this comes up, and it did, which hasn't come up in a while, so this is kind of fun. So I will roll a d6 to figure out which of those it will be, and that is number 4, No Time Like Now. Roll number 1 is a random roll list, which you just saw me do and land on No Time Like Now by Naz Katoub. He's going to be on 2 of my panels at Emerald City Comic Con at the end of February, beginning of March, so I'm very excited to dive into his latest book. Roll number 2 for February is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Microphone. A 2-word title. Roll number 2 is a book with a 2-word title, and for that I am selecting Snow Globe by So-Young Park. It does come out this month, and I have been trying to get this done for a while. I'm very excited about it. I just keep getting distracted whenever I put it on a list. I need to be better. But I've literally been carrying this book around in my purse for like 2 months. So I'm very excited to read Snow Globe. I've already got my picture taken for when I finish it and can post my review. I just need to read it now. Roll number 3 for February is a 1. Of course, can't get through a game without an overhyped. Must finish reading 1 book in under 24 hours. And to avoid that cutting down on the actual number of books, we roll again. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Social media. A buzzy book. First I landed on the book binge as my overhyped card, so I do have to read a book within 24 hours at some point this month. It can be any of the books. It can be something not on the list. It just has to be within 24 hours. But in order to keep the number of books close to on par with the number of rolls initially selected, I did roll again, and so for that I landed on Buzzy Book, which I'm selecting Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Marer. I'm not quite sure how to say her last name, but I will learn. She's going to be at Planet Comic Con, which I am planning on attending, so hopefully there will be some shenanigans to go along with that. But yes, I've heard fantastic things about this book. Everybody's been raving about it and very excited for the sequel, which is coming at some point this year. I don't remember exactly when. Apprentice to the Villain. But everyone's very excited about this book. So it's very buzzy. And so for Buzzy Book, I'm selecting Assistant to the Villain. Marking what will hopefully be the midway point of roll number 4 is a 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Stay. Speaker, and that's a sequel. Roll number 4 is a sequel, and for that I am selecting ASAP by Axie O. This is a companion novel to XOXO, which I absolutely adored. It was a surprise favorite of the year that I read it in. I believe that was 2022, I believe is when I read it. But I don't really know much about ASAP other than it's a companion novel to XOXO, and I loved XOXO. So I'm going with it. Axie O. Let's go. Roll number 5 for February is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. VIP. Roll number 5 is my favorite kind of roll, and that is a VIP, because I get to do whatever I want. It doesn't have to follow any of the other rules. It just gets to be my happy little place. And for that, I am selecting When Among Crows by Veronica Roth. This is her fantasy debut, which I was expecting it to be a lot thicker. It's pretty thin. Veronica is going to be at Emerald City Comic Con, so I will A, be trying to get this signed, and B, trying to talk to her about this book and her debut into fantasy. Roll number 6 is a 1. Spotlight. Blue Spine. Roll number 6 is a book with a blue spine, and for that I am selecting The Misdirection of Fault Lines by Anna Gracia. Blue spine. Nice light shade of blue. I dig it. Anna is going to be on my panels at Emerald City. In case you have not detected a little bit of a pattern here, I am going into convention season starting at the end of February, beginning of March. It's the first convention that I'll be going to this year, so I am getting very heavily involved in the prep for that. Anna is going to be on my 2 panels, so I'm very excited, and she's just a delight of a human anyway. So I'll be reading her tennis YA book, The Misdirection of Fault Lines. Roll number 7 of February is a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and that same overhyped spot. Pre-order book and add it to the release months list. And so to make up for the overhype, we have another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another social media. A friend's recommendation. So for the first part of that roll, I landed on pre-hype, which means I have to pre-order a book and read it in the month it comes out. So for that, I have selected Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, which I'll be pre-ordering. I might read it sooner than that. You never know with me, but it'll be on that list. To keep the number of books the same as the rolls-ish, I had to roll again, and for that I landed on a friend's recommendation. So for that I'm selecting Never Blow a Kiss by Lindsay Levis. This was recommended to me back in October by Dana from Forever. If you saw that interview, she recommended this book and gave me a copy because she was so excited about it, and it sounds right up my alley. I'm a big Amanda Collins fan, and this is kind of in the same vibe as Amanda Collins. So, Never Blow a Kiss. For the 8th and final roll of February, hopefully, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Lord. Add 1 unfinished from previous TBR. And for my 8th and final roll, I landed on another overhyped card, but this one included a book, so I don't have to roll again. It is to add a book from a previous month's TBR that I did not get to. So for that, I'm selecting Snow Globe by So-Young Park, because I did not land on the card that said I cannot double up this month. So I'm going to double up with Snow Globe to really incentivize me to stop procrastinating and just sit down and read it. I don't know why I'm procrastinating. I really, truly am excited about this. This sounds like an amazing book. I just get very easily distracted. Attention deficit. Ooh, look at all the books. So that's 7 books for my 8 rolls. One of them does need to be finished within 24 hours, which I feel like I can do the Veronica Roth one pretty easy because it's thin. And also a pre-hyped book, which is the Abby Jimenez. So lots going on that list, but we are not done yet. I asked the members of my Literary Hype HQ broadcast channel on Instagram what book they wanted to buddy read this month. And the winner was Butcher and Blackbird. I've seen this all over the place. But I've also seen like some trigger warnings with it. So it's going to be an interesting one. I'm not quite sure how to feel about it. So that puts me at 8 books. Funny how that works out, huh? As always, don't forget to drop a comment with your prediction for my score for February. I do come back and look at these, and we're still looking for a winner. If you're interested in ordering or pre-ordering any of these books, the links to do so are down below. Using those links does help support this channel and the website of literaryhypewoman.com, so it is much appreciated. And while you're down that side of the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already, and come hang out with us some more. More rounds of the Hype TBR game are coming your way every month on the 1st of the month, so come hang out some more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.